Hopli is a peri-urban district located on the outskirts of Harare, with a population of about 200,000 people. It has high levels of migration, poor infrastructure, and low education and employment rates. These challenges lead to poor development outcomes for young people. Key challenges include limited work opportunities, working poverty and informality. 70% of women are mothers by age 24. There is an 18% child marriage rate and 13% secondary school dropout rate.
Hopli in South Harare, being one of the high-density areas, has a population of over 65,000 young people aged between 10 and 24. And they are more vulnerable than other young people. It is for this reason since 2013, UNFPA has been working with young people in the Hopli area to look at how to create safe spaces where they can engage and meet other young people and also be able to access information and services that can help them to avoid early pregnancies, undesired outcomes out of sexual encounters like sexually transmitted infections, including HIV, and looking at how they can continue going to school to be able to eventually become economically empowered. So towards reducing teen pregnancies and reducing HIV and reducing gender-based violence, especially among the young people themselves.
Beginning in 2017, the United Nations Population Fund began a collaboration with the International Labour Organization and the City of Harare Health Department, an infrastructure development project to improve access to sexual and reproductive health services in Harare South constituency as part of the Joint Program on Adolescent and Youth Development.
Looking at the whole issue around unemployment, we recognize that it's affecting a lot of young people. So in the discussions we've been having then with UNFPA was that the idea was that they were going to construct a health center and a youth center, and ILO then would come in to bring the skills component of young people to be able to construct this health center and the youth center. So we then were trying to see what activities we could do on this site, and one of them was then to ensure that young people were able to provide the services that the contractors would need, as well as we wanted to see how we could demonstrate using labor-intensive works. Specifically in this case, we wanted to look at constructing a road using cobblestone technology.
Vulnerable young people were identified for a skills training program in partnership with St. Peter's Kubatana Vocational Training Center. The young people received skills to help address the challenges in Hopli. 50 young people were trained in brick and block laying, carpentry and joinery, plumbing and electrical.
UNFPA, your Lafarge, your ILO and the City of Harare came into partnership to try and make sure that we make a difference in the community. City of Harare came in with supervision, and they also provided technical advice on how the project was going to be done. Hopefully the youth center can also be a springboard for continuous engagement of the youth, to make sure that we have got a continuous process of empowering our youth to be able to be self-sustaining in the community. The public and the private sector then need to come together in partnership, and hopefully we should be able to achieve greater things together.
young people received training in cobblestone technology, a low-cost, employment-intensive approach to improving road access. Using locally available materials, the young people worked on the construction of an access road to the polyclinic.
In our CSR, we focus on health, we focus on environment, we focus on community empowerment, and we focus on education. Lafarge, in the process of mining for limestone, extracts a lot of rock from underground. And that rock today is sitting in our quarry and is not being used. And this project allowed us to supply that rock into the project to be used in making cobblestone roads. And these are not popular roads in Africa, but they are popular in Europe and all these countries. And we felt that if a sustainable use could be found for these rocks, that would help us in a big way to recycle the waste material that we have. We are in the business of making cement. We want to support the community in a very big way. We want to do it with people who are in that business, people who have done it before and who know how to manage these programs sustainably and to make sure that they go into the future. So having these partnerships has helped Lafarge to be able to support programs that are sustainable.
Uyamba nangu edzgoni mskana so ngara zonfuwa iti handi kwadi kune project da kuitu sa handi vana kutora chikoko ndipo ndikatosifamba ndendo kwadi mana nyorwa zita mana tozoya nchitodedzwa chimvi udi wa St. Peter's kose nyata sikatana aka ndakura ndinoda kungoita bhidi
tikufara zvisingaiti netaane chipatara padhuze plus tikuvakirwa youth center yedu tichabatsirikana zvisingaiti mazviri plus takaonawo mabasa taakushandawo hatichasure tiri kumaraini nevakadzi vehaa zvakatinakira nekuti taane mabasa akanyanyanyanya tiri kushanda zvakasiyana siyana tiri pano pahadhi tinozvitenda zvikuru.
Ndakatrenwa kuvaka brick and block layer St. Peter's kubatana namai dzingo. Inini saini ndiri nherera zvangu ndakakwanisa kubatsirikanawo sekare zvainzi vanhukadzi havakwanise kuvaka kana kuita zvimwe zvinhu but pane ino nguva takuchikwanisa kuita zvese tichionawo chekubatsirikana tichatsvage mari nenzira dzekuba kana nenzira dzeupfambi kana kuita sei. Ndakafara zvekuti ndakadzidziswa ndichikwanisawo kuvaka ndakugonawo kuvaka kudhara tasingakwanise kuita izvi. Chikoro vanhu vakwanisa kupedza nekufa pasina mari asi pakazongotiwo mari kuti chitorwewo chinziwo kune chikoro kuti mudzisewo kuti muwanewo ramangwana rakajeka. Zvinhu zvekundifadza pakuti ndinoda kutozivawo plumbing kuti chinoita sei kana pane munhu akatondidedza kuti uya udai ndakutokwanisawo kuita zvakawanda zvandada kuziva kuisa system kuleya mapaipi kuchera madrain. Zvinhu zvinondifadza kwazvo zvikuru kuti muupenyu hwangu handichava nenzara kana kushaye chekudya uyezve kana kuti kuchikoro kuendera mberi ndichitawo mamwe maprojects ndakwanisa kuwana chinhu chinondibatsira.
The skills development was designed to improve the young people's employability beyond the lifespan of the intervention. The multi-purpose youth center will provide a safe space for young people to meet. It will offer skills development programs, sexual reproductive health care information, and activities such as counseling and performing arts.
What's important? Let's live to the name, Tariro. Tariro, we are still hopeful. And I am hopeful, and as UNFPA, we are very hopeful that we can make a difference in the lives of these young people. And as Zimbabwe wants to be on the run, we can be in the first lane to upper middle income. We invest more in the young people. Let's look at Hopely as a model that we can be able to replicate, adapt, and modify to also meet the needs of young people. So let's have many tariros in Zimbabwe, but together we can make a difference. And I think together we can go a long way. Small bits put together culminate into a large impact that we can feel not only at the individual level, at the household level, at the community level, but also at the national level.